Hello everybody, my name is Kyle. This is the Old Chaps channel. I'm not going to be doing any magic today. So if you're hoping to see some magic, I hate to disappoint you. Instead I'm going to be talking about a show called The Amazing Digital Circus. It's an animated YouTube series by Glitch, the channel Glitch. And if that name sounds familiar, they did another show I believe called Murder Drones. I think that's what it was called. I didn't watch it, obviously. But I will get around to it as soon as I feel like it. Now, as a magician, of course, I would be immediately drawn to, ooh, Circus. I like the circus. I want to join the circus. Just a quick disclaimer, there will be spoilers for the first episode, so if you haven't seen it yet, I'll leave it linked in the description. Would recommend watching it before watching this video for a lot of the things to make sense. Otherwise, we'll just get right onto it. What is The Amazing Digital Circus? It's a YouTube series, of course, but within the series, there's, I guess, a video game called The Amazing Digital Circus, and the only way to play it is to put on a special VR headset, but when you do, you get trapped in the game forever. I really enjoyed The Amazing Digital Circus, actually. It was pretty good. It was really funny. The animation, we're gonna start with the animation. The animation style is like a 3D nostalgic. It's weirdly nostalgic for the 90s. The weird thing about it is that I was born in 98, so I didn't really get any of that 90s nostalgia. I'm a 2000s kid. But somehow they made it work to where even as a 25-year-old, I still felt nostalgic for the 90s. So that was really cool. I love it. It was so fluid animation. The character designs were a little strange, not gonna lie. A lot of them didn't quite make sense in the world, but I think the only ones that actually made sense were Pomni, the main character, 'cause she was a jester. Kane was a set of like those chattery teeth with eyeballs wearing a suit. I guess that counts as comedy, so I guess that would work well in a circus. It's a stretch, but why not? But who cares? That's a minor detail. That's not important. The characters were great. The animation was beautiful, very well done. I love the opening scene where it's like it starts off as video game stuff, and then as the camera pushes forward, it blends into like more 3D animation. It was really good. That was the small detail that I loved. But back to the characters. The voice acting is the next point that I want to talk about. I'm a fan of Lizzie Freeman. She voiced the main character Pomni. I know her from Genshin Impact. She voices Yanfei. I was fortunate enough to pull Yanfei pretty early in my Genshin experience. I don't use her ever because I've got stronger characters, but I remember when I got her, I was like, I like this character, she's a cute character, and I love her voice. And at the time, I didn't really know any voice actors. I was just like, she's got a cool voice, I like it. I didn't even know that she was going to be in it. I heard Pomni talking like, wow, your voice sounds familiar, where do I know you? So after a brief IMDb search, I'm like, oh, Lizzie Freeman, right. Apparently she sings too, she's a really good singer. That's not surprising, but I was like, cool. The thing that really blows me away is that she was able to, it's like a 25-minute show, and she was able to portray confused, scared, hysterical, borderline insanity throughout the entire episode. She kept it up the entire episode, and I know that might not seem impressive, like, oh, it's only a half-hour show, but that was after hours, I'm assuming, of footage. She had to keep that voice going for who knows how long. And as somebody who has a very quiet laugh, like I've got the breathe through the nose laugh, I don't have a vocal laugh at all. Like I do not vocalize my laugh. Hearing somebody who can do like a flawless, insane laughter, it just blows me away. And she nailed it. She killed it. She did a great job. I truly thought she was losing her mind. And then Alex... Oh, I forgot his name. It's up on screen. I don't know how to say his name, therefore I don't remember it. He voiced Kane. He was the guy that voiced Kane. He did a fantastic job.
Welcome to the Amazing Digital Circus!
The character's an AI program, and despite that, he still somehow seems crazy. Which, they couldn't have picked a better person to voice that, because Alex, what's his last name? Fantastic job. He nailed it. I keep saying nailed it, but he has the perfect voice for like a ringleader, a big top ringleader. Not to make this all about me for a second, but I have tried to pursue a career in voice acting, and I've got the voices down. I can do voices just fine. I just can't act. I'm not a good actor. That takes skill. It's definitely a skill issue on my part, but I've tried. I have tried. There's a website that I would audition for roles, and the only role that I got cast in, the project, that's it. There's been no updates on the project. That was like 2 years ago. It ain't happening. You're not going to hear me voice acting anytime soon. That being said, if I had a friend that was an animator and he was like, hey, I need to practice my animation, could I borrow your voice for this video? I'd do it. Okay, side tangent done. Back to the actual voice actors that are good at what they do. The cast was flawless. They couldn't have picked a better cast for everything. The one thing I will say, though, and this might be a nitpick, I don't know if this is a popular opinion, something that bothered me was that when the Raggedy Ann doll, whose name I can't remember, when she got when she got infected or when she was glitching out pretty much, I couldn't understand a word she was saying.
What you need to do right now is find Kane. He'll be able to fix me up and take care of Kaufmo.
The effect was cool. The effect was really good. It was a little too good. And then another one was the giant worm queen thing that has a name.
A rabbitoid that runs its mouth in the presence of my royal figure.
I don't know what she said at all. I could not follow along. I only know the names Pomni and Cain. Cain, that's an easy name. I always think of Cain and Abel, which is kind of interesting because of that one symbol. And then Pomni, because she's the main character. She's everywhere. I watched one YouTube video. I watched the first episode, and then I watched the game theory, or the film theory, I guess is what it was, video explaining theories about the show. And then my entire YouTube feed and my entire TikTok For You page, and those are the only ones, have been nothing but Digital Circus. And it's like, it was good, but it's not obsession-worthy in my opinion. I don't know. I'm
doing this for the views.
The next point that I wanted to talk about was the comedy. That show had so many jokes, like rapid fire, blink and you'll miss it. As soon as you catch on to the last joke, there's 3 more jokes happening. And honestly, it was funny. Don't get me wrong. I loved it. I'm a comedian, so I appreciate good jokes and bad jokes and all in between jokes. I think it was moving too fast. The show seems like it was designed to appeal to the ADHD crowd. It definitely held my attention, which was nice. But at the same time, it was like, give me time to process what's happening. Like, I feel like the first episode could have been split into 2 episodes. Like, it could have been a 2-parter. And there was just so much happening in the first half hour of the entire show. There was what I would have done. This is just me. Like, this is a nitpick. I would have split the back rooms, like when she finally gets through the exit door. I would have had that as a second episode altogether. Like, a whole different thing. What I would have loved to see was, like, she goes into the back rooms. I'm calling it the back rooms. That's not what it was, but that's what it felt like. And Kane finds out about it, and he's like, well, we better go find her. So he and the bubble would, like, pretty much Scooby-Doo style chase sequence. You know, she goes through this door, Kane goes through this door, the bubble, Pac-Man's across the screen. Just like, I think it would have been good. I think it would have been hilarious. Just a funny little bit. Obviously, don't want to be stepping on any copyright infringements there, but I feel like that one is okay. I feel like that one would have been legal. Again, I'm not the creator of the show. I'm sure they've got plans for future episodes, and I do look forward to seeing those. Like, I'm intrigued to see where this show goes. I wanna learn more about the characters. I want to hear more songs. I want to go on more adventures. So overall, I really enjoyed the show. I will be watching more of it. I hope that the next episode comes out soon. I don't know if I'll do a react video like this one each episode. That was... I'm only doing this one to jump on the bandwagon to show that I acknowledge that it exists. Another thing I hated about the show is the mannequins. Mannequins shouldn't move. That's it. I'm sure they're gonna have some function later on, but don't put mannequins in a show. It's not a horror show. It's a dark comedy. That's it. That's no more bad things to say about it. It was a great show. I will continue watching it. And let me know what you think in the comments. Is it as good as I'm making it out to be, or am I hyping it up too much? Once again, if you want to see it and you haven't yet, there's a link in the description. And if you like this video, consider subscribing if you're not already. Please, I'll ask kindly, please. Every week I do a Genshin Impact live stream every Tuesday. If you want a more reliable source of when I'm posting my videos and streams, I do have a Discord server. That's also going to be linked in the description. Thank you for watching one more time, and goodbye.